Shock. The girl looked at the injured boy in horror as the monster approached them and taunted her, asking if she was feeling lonely now that her fiancé had just died. He told her not to worry, saying she would be reunited with him soon and that he would help by killing her himself. Immediately after, the monster bit her on the head, killing her as well. Imako was stunned by everything he had just witnessed. The monster turned toward him, referred to him as a visitor, and asked if he was a student. It was Imako's first time in that world, and he realized he couldn't even move or react now. He was completely shaken by the fact that the monster was capable of speech, and his mind struggled to process what was happening. The monster introduced himself as Jaguar Yokoyama, telling Imako to remember his name and leave the place immediately. Imako asked what he meant by that, feeling that the monster's words and actions didn't seem to match. He had always considered himself confident in battle due to the number of fights he had been in, but none of them had ever come close to the level of danger he now faced. The jaguar revealed that he was a jaguar human-beast shifter. Imako wondered what the creature was even talking about. The situation felt truly dire, and he believed he was about to be killed. He realized he had no other choice but to confront the jaguar. The jaguar let out a roar and declared that, even though Imako now understood the truth, he was still destined to die, because, as the jaguar claimed, without killing, there could be no life. Then he launched an attack, trying to strike Imako as if returning a hit in a game. Imako sustained a head injury and got back up, feeling as if his skull had cracked. He thought he couldn't understand what was going on with the jaguar, but he felt strongly that escape wasn't an option. The jaguar observed that Imako was still standing and speculated that perhaps there was some kind of unique trait or hidden ability in Imako that allowed it. In response, Imako stood up and shouted that the jaguar wouldn't be able to get away either. He stated it was a matter of kill or be killed, and he dared the jaguar to come and finish it. Imako watched as lightning began to surround him. He wondered why his body was glowing and sensed that something was emerging from his head. At that moment, he discovered that a metal bat had appeared out of nowhere. Jaguar explained that the metal bat was a gift granted to the one who bore the mark of the golden eyes, his own weapon, and he speculated about Imako's connection to that realm. He was curious about Imako's ability, but upon seeing the metal bat, he dismissed it and jokingly asked if Imako was some kind of Yankee from the Shadow era. Imako, still in shock, wondered what was happening and where the bat had even come from. Jaguar then stated that he was going to feed Imako and mockingly asked how Imako had dealt with the couple earlier. When Imako questioned why Jaguar hadn't just killed them, the creature replied that it was far more entertaining to chase and torment humans who were desperately running for their lives. He explained that he had eventually caught them, and although they were only a portion of what he wanted, he found them disgusting, so he ate them. At that moment, Imako fully grasped the horror of Jaguar's actions and resolved that he wouldn't rest until he had smashed the beast's face in. Jaguar charged at him, threatening to split open Imako's skull and suck out his brain through a straw. In defiance, Imako raised a book and shouted at Jaguar to shut up, insisting that he shouldn't assume he would be an easy meal. Then, using the bat, Imako struck Jaguar in the face, confidently declaring that his swing had improved. Jaguar was caught off guard by the blow and stunned by what had just happened. He couldn't accept that a seemingly insignificant weapon like a metal bat had landed such a powerful hit. Enraged, he rushed once again to attack Imako. Jaguar declared that he would rip Imako's guts out, but Imako retorted that the type of people he despised most were those who bullied the weak. Without hesitation,